S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up happen.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning I want to turn on this Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as I'm over here looking at tails and whips like 5-6. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater, Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounces. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, big profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, big profits. Light up watching them can make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETFs, making profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them can make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. And I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and eggs, make profits. Light up watching them can make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ profits. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETFs. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Hey, make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing? Hey, make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Hey, make profits. That TTG money gang,
making profits.
We some snipers.
Hey yo, what's up everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Congratulations to Florida. Yes, just a few minutes ago, Little League World Series champions, Lake Mary, I think, Florida. So congratulations, Florida's first ever Little League World Series, beating Chinese Taipei in extra innings. Very exciting. Congratulations to all of my Florida Little Leaguers out there. What's up, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. We've got bigger things to talk about, though, because it's going to be probably the single most important week of earnings that you have ever seen as an investor ever. My name is Michael Edward Parinati, and I am the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, and I'm thrilled to have you all here with us this evening. Before we dive into tonight's session, I want to first thank our partners and our data providers at Benzinga, TradingView, NASDAQ, CBOE, and of course, OpenAI. Those companies are the foundation of what powers TTG, and we are grateful to be able to provide our platform with their data and tools integrated in order to help you all learn, trade, and profit consistently. This innovation has not gone unnoticed by industry leaders either, because just last year, 2023, True Trading Group was a Benzinga FinTech Awards finalist for Best Data Analysis Tool. And this year in 2024, we're coming for that #1 spot. This isn't just about winning awards, though. It's about being part of a community that's constantly growing, learning, and pushing the boundaries of what's possible in trading and investing. Members of True Trading Group are part of something special, and I could not be any more proud to be on this journey with each and every single one of you. Now, let's roll up our sleeves, though, and let's start to get into tonight's session, because we've got some killer content lined up that's going to take you guys and take your trading game literally to the next level. So if you guys are ready to do this, my teaching family, let's dive in. If this is your first time hanging out with us on True Trading Group's YouTube channel, do yourself a favor, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And don't just tap that like button, smash it like you just nailed the biggest trade you've ever made in your life. And don't keep this good stuff all to yourself. Stop the gatekeeping, start sharing. Sharing is caring. And share this video on your own social media so we can reach out, educate, empower as many retail traders as we possibly can. Now, I know what many of you are probably thinking, and that's who the hell on earth is this guy? Why should I care? But anything it is that he has to say, I'll give you a quick little rundown on myself and why you should listen. I've been trading professionally now for over 17 years, and I began my career, my journey, start working at T3 Alpha Fund in New York City, my first job right out of college. And here's the kicker. I didn't just scrape by during the great financial crisis of 2008 and the great financial crisis and the great stock market crash. I thrived in it, receiving one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. And then now you fast forward and I'm the head trader and the co-founder of True Trading Group, and where my rockstar team and I have made it our mission to hand over those battle-tested lessons and strategies to you. We've helped thousands of people not only to learn to trade, but to also profit consistently. So whether you're looking to level up or you guys are just getting started, or you need that little extra push to pick yourself back up, trust me, you guys are all in the right place. So stick around. Let's make some moves together. Also, whatever it is that you're doing right now, stop. Seriously, just stop. Joe, put it up on the screen for me real quick. Whatever you're doing, I want you to look at our YouTube, the image here on our YouTube video. And at the bottom left, we've circled and pointed to the live button. Okay. If yours does not have a red circle next to the word live, then that means you're watching this video delayed. So you have to click the word live right now to make sure you are viewing this live stream in real time. If not, you might miss tonight's giveaway with prizes that are valued up to around $5,000. So pay very close attention, because speaking of the giveaway and the prizes we're doing this evening, I'm going to give out 2 code words. Okay. I'm going to give out 2 code words during this live stream. The first one in just a moment. The second code word I'm going to give to you towards the middle of this live stream. And then the code words will be the same for all membership types. At the end of the stream, we're going to put everyone's name into a random name picker called the Wheel of Names. We'll spin the wheel live. If your name is called, you'll have 2 minutes to send a text message to a phone number we put on the screen and give me both code words. If you can give me both code words within the 2-minute time frame, congratulations, the prize is yours. But you can see now why it's very important for you to click that live button down there and make sure you see a red dot, because if your name is called, but you're watching this video 15 minutes delayed, your 2-minute window will have come and gone. You would have missed out on your prize. So click that live button. Make sure you guys are totally up to speed. With that being said, the first code word for tonight's giveaway is, let me fix my camera here. The first code word for tonight's giveaway is Nvidia. Yes, Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia. The ticker symbol will suffice. NVDA. Okay, when you guys are going to send in that code word if your name is called later. So again, the code word, first code word tonight is Nvidia. Okay, Nvidia. All right, and again, the second code word will be coming on later during this live stream. So you guys want to make sure you write that down. So my THD fam, what's up? Everybody buckle up, because tonight we're diving into one of the most anticipated moments that could shake up the entire market landscape. That is Nvidia's earnings. Nvidia is slated to report earnings Wednesday after market close. Why is this such a big deal? Well, let me tell you, this isn't just another earnings update. This one has a potential to send shockwaves across the entire tech sector, all AI stocks, and even the entire S&P 500. Seriously, the anticipation has reached a fever pitch here, and for good reason. Nvidia stock has already skyrocketed around 160% year to date. And now, with their market cap rushing up against $3.18 trillion, all eyes are on CEO Jensen Huang and his team to see if they can keep this rocket fueled. We're talking about stakes that go way beyond just Nvidia's share price. This report could be a market-defining moment that might not just move Nvidia, but it could influence the entire trajectory of the AI industry and even the broader market as a whole. So the pressure is on, folks, and the excitement is real. And guess what? NVIDIA's performance isn't just a nice to know moment. It's a barometer for the entire AI industry's growth. Whether we're talking about Apple diving into AI with their Apple Intelligence or Microsoft's massive bet on OpenAI integrations, this report will give us a real-time glimpse into where the AI hype is heading. Up, down, or full throttle ahead? We're about to find out. And I'm going to give you my game plan for all of it. This all comes at a time when the S&P is trading at 21 times earnings. That is expensive. Part of the reason why it's expensive is because of the earnings expectations going forward next year for what? AI and tech companies. And the tech companies and the AI earnings expectations for the following year is part of the reason why the S&P is trading at 21 times. Now, the historical average S&P earnings multiple is 16.7. which would lead you to believe that we are a little bit on the high side. So in order for us to continue to move higher, even though the S&P is trading at 21 times earnings, you're going to need to see the green light from NVIDIA's guidance and NVIDIA's outlook going into next year. That is why this earnings report is so incredibly important. So now you know we're not just here to chat about this all and what could happen here. We're here to crush this together. We're here to crush this moment. We're here to make some damn money. And we've got a packed night lined up to break all of this down for you, my expectations, my game plan, how I'm going to trade this. So we stay sharp, stay tuned. Let's make some serious money tonight. All right. Or money this week. Make some moves tonight. We'll make some money this week. All right. TT fam, who's ready to dive in? Let's do it. Let's crush this week together. So we just laid out kind of one heck of a week ahead. It's not just NVIDIA earnings. You also have PCE inflation data that's coming out this week as well. You have consumer confidence. You get more jobless claims. Okay. You got a week that's brimming with potential market moving events. But again, we're not just here to talk about what could happen. We're here to make things happen. We're here to crush it all together. And speaking of crush it, let me tell you something. Folks at True Trading Group are doing exactly that. People are out here not just learning the ropes, but they're making money. They're becoming better traders and investors every single day. But don't just take my word for it. In fact, if you don't believe me, let's hear it straight from the source. True Trading Group members, if you are on this live stream with me right now and you are making money and you are becoming better traders, if you want to do me a favor, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Say it loud, say it proud. You're making money. You're becoming better traders because of TTG. Go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Anybody that's watching this video that is not a member, I want you to pay very close attention to all of these number 1s that you're about to see come through on the screen, because these are your friends. These are your family members. These are your coworkers. These are your Uber drivers and complete strangers. But if they can do it, so can you. These people are not luckier than you. They're not smarter than you. They don't have more experience than you. They don't have more money than you. Every single excuse that you have put in front of you on why you can't do something, these people have had the exact same excuse. And now here they are telling you that I'm a member of True Trading Group. I'm making money and I'm becoming a better trader in the best damn market environment that I've ever seen in my entire life. Regardless of all the naysayers and all the doomsdayers and all the people that for the last 2.5 years told you the market was going to go down 80%. When people like myself were telling you, wrong, buy, markets are at all-time highs. And our members' portfolios are at all-time highs. And our members' trading accounts are reaching all-time heights. Because of this environment, because of this platform, because of the education that they are provided and the guidance that they receive each and every single day from myself and 8 other professional full-time traders at True Trading Group. It's not just me. There's 8 other professional full-time traders that walk you through their trading day. They share their screens. They talk on the microphone. They answer questions. They share their trade alerts, their entries, their exits. You know exactly what these people are going to be doing before they even actually do it. So you just saw that, folks. That's the power of education, tools, and most importantly, the power of this community, this family right here that we call True Trading Group. That's over 10,000 members strong from 115 different countries. And for those of you that are not members yet, you just saw firsthand why you're here. And trust me, why you're going to want to stick around. This isn't just another so-called group with some generic courses and a basic ass chat room. No, this is the real deal. Let me be very clear when I say this. It's not just because I say it's the real deal that just makes it the real deal. No, it's because folks like you have shown you exactly what's possible here. You just saw members that are no different from you tell you that they're making money. That's what makes this the real deal. So let me share something personal with you guys all, actually, something that's been on my mind a lot lately. So let me take you guys on a little journey. A journey that's been, honestly, it's been years in the making. You see, for as long as I could remember, I've been on a mission to help others realize that the biggest lie that they have been told is that they can't do something because of money, because of experience, because of time, because of their current situation. It is a lie that I've seen hold so many people back. And let me tell you, it really does fire me up. It's something I'm extremely passionate about. I have spent countless hours, thousands of hours, working with people from all walks of life. Some came in with little to no experience whatsoever. Some had financial constraints with just $100 in their trading account. Others with the weight of past failures and blown up accounts bearing down on them. And you know what? Every single one of them had something in common. They were told, either by themselves or by society as a whole, they couldn't do it. But here's the thing. You can do it. I've seen it happen. You've just seen it happen. I have helped guide people who were struggling, worried they didn't have the resources or the know-how to get started. And I've watched them transform. I'll never forget, honestly, the late nights, staying up with members of our community, breaking down their doubts, their concerns, helping them realize that those obstacles weren't walls, they were just hurdles that they had to jump over. And a couple of weeks ago, something incredible happened and crystallized kind of all of this for me. And that's, I became a father. My beautiful baby girl, Alara Capri, came into the world a few weeks ago. And every time I look at her, I wonder about her future. It's really all I think about. I think, how could I make sure that she never, ever feels like she's not enough or that she can't do something that she wants to do? And how can I ensure that she grows up knowing that nothing is out of reach, that she shouldn't feel bound by any type of financial worry or by inexperience or by whatever challenges life is going to throw her way? And the reality is, I'm not going to be there every single step of the way forever to protect her. And I want to make sure that she knows that there is nothing that is ever going to stand in her way of doing what she wants, and should never, ever feel like she's not enough or she can't do something. And that's when this all kind of hit me. It's not just my daughter. I mean, yeah, I feel that way because it's my daughter. But why should anybody ever feel that way? Why should she? Why should I? Why should you? Over the years, if there's one thing that I've learned, it's that you don't have to be limited by your past, by what you have or what you don't have. All you need is a desire, a burning fire inside of you to better your life. Now, look, I don't care if you're just starting out. I don't care if you think you don't have enough skill, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough time. If you've got a couple hours a week, if you've got even just a small sum to invest, doesn't matter if it's less than $1,000. And most importantly, if you have the will to stand on your own 2 feet, then this journey is for you. You can do this. It's not just reserved for Wall Street professionals or people with over 25K in their account or people that have all the time in the world. They can sit in front of a computer all day long. It's not just reserved for those people. If that was the case, we wouldn't have over 10,000 members. 82% of our members have a full-time job. They work over 40 hours a week. They're not in front of their computer all day, every day. They have other responsibilities. They have things that take them away from monitoring the markets. They can't just sit there with their eyes glued to a chart. I don't expect you to do the same. And now I'm more committed than ever before, not just for my daughter, not just for Alara, but for every single one of you. I want you to know that you can achieve what you set out to do. Okay? This is about, I'm here to tell you that trading and investing, whatever it is that feels out of reach to you, isn't. This is more about just making money. It's about giving yourself the power to create the life it is that you want. So I'm here pouring everything that I've got into this journey with you, because if there's anything that I've learned over the years that I've spent helping others, it's this. There is no limit to what you can do. And together, we're going to show the world exactly that. And again, I'm not just telling you this to sound motivational. You don't need to take it from me when I say that you can do this with just a couple hours a week with less than $1,000, no matter what your skill level is. No, I'm telling you, I'm telling you this because I believe it and because I've seen it happen over and over and over again with members over the years with True Trading Group. Many of those members are on this live stream right now. I've seen people come into this community thinking that they don't have what it takes, and then they absolutely crush it. I've witnessed it firsthand. Thousands of people who started with nothing more than sheer determination and a burning desire to better themselves. I mean, honestly, one of our own moderators, Diane, she started trading with nothing more than the free stock that you used to get when you signed up for Robinhood a few years back. You guys remember that? When you would sign up for a Robinhood account, they would like randomly give you a free share of stock. Well, she was fortunate enough to get a share of Facebook at the time before they changed to Meta. And she took that share that was over $100, whatever it was. And that is what she used to start her trading account. And she's now a moderator at True Trading Group, managing all the small account trade alerts for all members that we have with small accounts. Seriously. I know folks who kick things off with less than $500 in their account, and now they're supplementing huge parts of their income. Did it happen overnight? Of course not. Was it easy? Bet your ass it wasn't. But is it possible? Absolutely. And I want you to hear it directly from the people that have lived it, not just me. So, TTG family, I'm asking you again, sound off in chat one more time. If you've been able to make money and become a better trader while having a full-time job with limited financial resources, with a crazy busy schedule, but you still made it work, type the number 1 in chat right now. Let's show all of these new people what is truly possible. Go ahead and type the number 1 right now. And again, I ask you, if you're not a member of this community yet, pay attention to how many people are telling you this has worked for them. So, my TTG fam, before we go any further, I would really like to know. I would really like to know. Wow, look at all these number 1s. Incredible. Incredible. Kind of like Juan Soto, Aaron Judge, and Giancarlo Stanton hitting back-to-back home runs today. That was pretty impressive. I need to know who here is not a member of True Trading Group. Do me a favor. If you're on this live stream and you are not a member of TTG, I need to know. Type the letters TTG in chat right now. Please go ahead. Type the letters TTG. I want to see who's hanging out with us tonight that's not a member, because I'm going to go over my whole game plan here with NVIDIA. So I need to know who we've got on here that's not part of the community so I can make sure I tailor the content appropriately. So go ahead, guys, type the letter TTG if you're not part of our community. Let's see. We got Dirty Trader. We got Derek, Edward. We've got Ronald, Olivia. You know, Olivia was the name that I actually wanted for my daughter. I love the name Olivia. We got Mark is in the house. Oh, Boogie's in the house. Alexander, what's up? We've got Billy, David McAllister. How are you? Adam, what's up? Adam, I'll get into that in just a moment, brother. I'll get into that in just a moment, I promise. Sean Johnson, how are you? Erica St. Fleur, how are you? I hope you all are having a wonderful Sunday evening. Fun fact for Diane also. Here's a fun fact for Diane, who was the once a member that became a moderator at True Trading Group. Here's a fun fact. Of her last 100 trade executions, 81 are winning trades. I'll say that again. Of Diane's last 100 trade executions, 81 are winning trades. Absolutely incredible. We've also got Katrina's joining us tonight. We've got Patrick. Oh, there's Diane. There she is. Everybody, there's Diane right there. There's Diane. There she is. Big boom for Diane. Killing it. Killing it. Killing it. Absolutely killing it with the 0 DTEs. Beautiful. Excellent. We've got Carlene. We got a bunch of people here that are joining us that are not. We got Jay. What's up? So a lot of people here that are not part of True Trading Group. Okay. A lot of people that are not part of TTG. I like it. I like seeing the new faces. I commend you for being here. You could be doing anything else. You literally could be doing anything else. I mean, I could be doing anything. I could be hanging out with my 3.5-week-old daughter. But no, we're here. I'm here. You're here because we're trying to get prepared. We're trying to figure out ways that we can make money this week. And that's exactly what we're going to be going over. Every single one of you that just typed TTG, are you guys ready to make some serious moves together? Because you're about to experience, I hate to sound so corny, but you're really about to experience a True Trading Group difference for yourself. And trust me, this deal is going to absolutely blow your mind. Now, you've heard of all the success stories, right? You've seen the amazing progress other people are making, and now it's your turn to step up. Here's the kicker. I'm offering you guys this game-changing package that I'm going to offer you here right now for just $500 for the entire year. You heard that correctly, $500 for 12 months of top-tier trading education and tools. Now, the membership to True Trading Group is normally around $2,000 for the whole year for all of our tools and for all of the education and everything else. I'm going to give it to you guys here this evening for just $500. I'm explaining to you what $500 gives you. Don't go anywhere because I'm still going to go over my top trade ideas for the week. I got 5 stocks I'm focused on. We got to talk about Nvidia earnings. What am I going to be doing with my Nvidia position? I own a lot of Nvidia. I've owned it for years. My first purchase was 2018. It was small. My first real purchase was 2020. And then again, big purchase in 2022, added to it again in 2023, and then just added to it again on August 5th of this year. So I've been a big buyer of Nvidia over the last several years. It's become a very large position for me. It's one of my top 10 positions. Obviously, my biggest positions, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, or did I say Amazon? So it's a big tech. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet, and Nvidia are my largest positions by far. Right? I mean, that most people's portfolios are going to have that. If you've been investing in the markets at all over the last several years, I mean, I've been investing obviously for, I've been in the markets for 17, 18 years. Okay, but here's what you guys are going to be getting for your $500. Our entire 22 course curriculum. Now, the curriculum that you get at True Trading Group is a simplified and expanded upon version of the training program that I received when I worked at a fund in New York. Okay. This is beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it. We've got it. You have access to it at no additional cost. There is no upsell or anything like that. All you need to do right now is go to ttgoffer.com. Every single thing you see on that page is included for the $500. There is not a single upsell or additional cost for anything you read on that page. You're going to get, of course, you're going to get our chat room with all of our trade alerts, the mobile app to download to get real-time push notifications to notify you when one of our professional traders enters or exits a trade. You're going to get daily watch lists from our traders where we send out for you, hey guys, here's our watch list. These are the stocks we're focused on. These are entry and exit prices so that our members know what the game plan is before the markets even open and the day ever begins. You get 2 small private study groups to speed up your learning curve. You also have Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. If you went to Benzinga on your own, you're going to spend over $1,000 a year to have access to that. You guys are going to get it included with your membership when you join TTG for just $500. You also get TradingView's premium charting software, the Trade Ideas scanner, streams on our platform for you guys to use, 1,000 hours of an on-demand video library that covers a wide range of different topics, real-time options flow, unusual options activity, dark pool data, short data. All of that is included when you join True Trading Group for just $500. I'm going to offer this $500 price point for the next 21 people that join TTG. Now it's 21. Okay, we had a couple people from earlier. 21 spots remain, or midnight tonight, whichever one of those 2 things happens first. The price is normally $2,212. That means I'm knocking off $1,712 to give it down to $500, but only for the next 21 people or midnight tonight. You don't need a coupon code. Just go to ttgoffer.com. Everything on that page is included. Okay. This isn't just another course that you sign up for and you go at it alone. This is real help, real support, real mentoring. Again, it's myself and 8 other professional traders that are with you each and every single day. Not to mention the members are phenomenal traders, and the members will help you every single step of the way. You have a question, you ask. You'll get moderators and members that are going to help answer that question immediately. Okay? This is giving you guys a real chance, a genuine opportunity to take control of your financial future and live the life that you guys have been dreaming for pennies on the dollar. It's $500 for the entire year. Go to ttgoffer.com. No coupon code needed. Take advantage of those 21 spots. How do you know you're one of the 21 spots? Great question. Does it say $500 at your checkout cart? Yes, great. You're one of the 21. If it says $980 at your checkout cart, sorry, the 21 spots are sold. Okay? The 21 spots are sold. And if you're on the fence, now's the time for you to jump off that fence, get your ass in gear. And if you're still on the fence and you're still skeptical, I will let you know. I'm going to show you right now how confident I am in the platform that we've created, how much I put my money where my mouth is. Because I don't just sit up here. I know I talk a big game on this live stream, but we back it up. We back it up with our own money, because we see at True Trading Group, we actually offer a double your money back guarantee. A double your money back guarantee. It's right there on the checkout page. So just go read it. It's real. It's right there in black and white. The way it works is you'll join today. You'll pay $500. If you go through our courses, pass our quizzes, and attend one study group, and you are still unable to make enough winning trades to equal the $500 membership fee at least one time during your membership, I'm not just going to give you back $500. I'm going to give you back $1,000. That's how confident we are in the platform that we've created. Our refund rate at True Trading Group, it's less than 2.5%. That's why I can offer you double your money back. We're 4.6 out of 5-star rated on Trustpilot with nearly 2,600 reviews. We have a 78% retention rate amongst our members. Watch this. Members, do me a favor. Members, if you have renewed your annual membership or you've become a lifetime member of the community, type the number 2 in chat right now. Type the number 2 in chat right now if you renewed your annual membership or you have become a lifetime member of the community. So BLO Buffett says, what if you're a past trial member? That's a great question. I'll get to that in just a moment. For those of you that are not members, see how many people are typing the number 2, and then ask yourself this question. If you joined True Trading Group, okay, and you fast forward a year from now, you made no money. Even worse, you lost money. Are you going to renew your annual membership? Most likely not. You're certainly not going to spend thousands of dollars to become a lifetime member. So then why the hell did all of these people? It's because, like you saw already, they are making money. They are becoming better traders. They are progressing. They are developing. They are reaching their goals. Now, BLO Buffett says, what if you're a past trial member? Listen, anyone that's watching right now, if you used to be a trial member at some point in the past, or maybe you're currently a trial member, or honestly, even if you used to be an annual member and you guys want to come back for this $500 deal, you must send a text message to the number that we just put on the screen. Again, this is for previous trial members, previous annual members, or current trial members. You must send a text message to 1-888-306-8783. Okay? 1-888-306-8783. I need you to text us your name, your email, and the word start. Again, your name, your email, and the word start. That's what I need you to do. And we can help you guys get set up. We'll get you that $500 discount deal. We have to welcome Ricardo and Joseph. Guys, welcome Ricardo and Joseph just joined. That means we're down to 19 spots. So again, we had 21. There's 19 available, or midnight tonight, whatever happens first. Ricardo and Joseph, welcome to the family. Guys, remember, there's no coupon code needed. You just go right to ttgoffer.com See $500. That means you're one of the 19 spots. Check out and you're good to go. Get your butt in chat. Let's kick some ass this week. Okay. Yep. Terry, great point. So the $500 price, guys, is also becomes your renewal price. So the price you pay when you join TTG, the way that our system is set up, is the price you pay when you join. That becomes your renewal price after your year membership. If you want to renew your membership, which I'm confident you're going to want to, because 78% of our members do, you'll only have to pay the $500. So it doesn't matter if our membership is $2,200. You'll only have to pay another $500 if you want to renew. Okay. Now listen, we have a trial, right? It's free, but the $500 price point is done tonight. Then it's $970. I think I said $980 before. Then it's $970 after, even with going through the trial. So we have a trial, but just know you're not going to spend, if you do the trial first, you're not getting the $500 price point. You'll spend $970 to become a member. And there are members with years of prior trading experience who joined too. Oh yeah. Yeah, of course. Well, one of our members actually, who was just, I was talking to him last week on the live stream, LJC3, I think was their username. He's a former market maker for the NASDAQ. That guy was a market maker at NASDAQ for 7 years. We have members that have been trading for, we have people that were former market makers. We have people that were, former asset managers. We have financial professionals, and then we have people that never traded a stock or an option a day in their life, and we have everything in between. Speaking of market makers, one of our other moderators, Gio, he was a market maker for years, right? He has over 30 years experience on Wall Street, another former market maker. So you guys this isn't just like, a bunch of college kids, okay, in a dorm room. You're talking about real professional traders that have been doing this for a very long time. It's not just myself. There's 8 other professional traders that I walk you through each and every single day. All you need to do is go to ttgoffer.com like Jeff just did. Jeff, welcome to the family. That means we're down to 18 spots. Okay. 18 spots now remain. Send a text if you guys have any questions as well. If you have any questions, we are fully transparent. We're an open book. Send a text to 1-888-306-8783. That phone number is right down there at the bottom of the screen. Look, we did this price last weekend, but it's done tonight. Okay. We did this price last weekend. I was just, I was emotional last week. It was my first live stream back after the baby. And that's why I knocked it down. I knocked the price down to $500. But, this is going to be the last night for the $500 price point. Okay. That's it. Tonight's the last night. The price will jump up to $970. All right. So again, ttgoffer.com. No coupon code required. Go there, check out, grab it for the 500. There are 18 spots now remaining. Again, reminder, make sure you're watching this live. Okay. Hit that live button right down there at the bottom corner of your screen. There's a little word that says live. You should see a red dot next to it. If you do not see a red dot, that means you're delayed. So make sure you click the word live, see the red dot, because when we do the giveaway later, you want to make sure that you're fully up to speed. All right. So again, make sure you're watching this live. There it is. There's the little red button down there in the corner. All right, 18 spots remain, guys. Okay, 18 spots remain. Any questions? Text us 1-888-306-8783. All right, beautiful. Let's talk about some trade ideas for the week. Well, markets are a stone throw from all-time highs. I'll tell you this, guys, right now. Part of the reason why I think NVIDIA earnings this week are so incredibly important is because I really, truly believe that the entire market rests on NVIDIA's earnings, but not just from like a hype standpoint, from an actual fundamental valuation standpoint. I believe the future of the S&P rests on NVIDIA earnings because the S&P is expensive right now. 21 times next year's earnings. That is the multiple that the S&P is trading at. That's high. We got, the last time that we got this high, 2021. To put things into perspective, in 2020, when we had the COVID crash, we got down to around 14, which is extremely low. 14 is extremely low. Okay. But just like 14 is extremely low, 21 is pretty high. The highest that we've been is, I think it was 25.7, and that was 1998, 1999, right before the dot-com bubble, and then you had the big pullback after that. But 25, 26 times is extremely expensive, is extremely overbought. We're at 21 times. Nvidia's earnings are going to paint a picture on what the AI spend looks like for the next couple of quarters. Why is that important? Because Jerome Powell just gave the green light for rate cuts. The Jackson Hole speech last week on Friday, Jerome Powell basically told the market, we're going to start cutting rates in September. Okay. Without actually saying that, he said it. Okay. He said the direction is clear. The time has come to adjust monetary policy. Well, great. We have a Fed meeting coming up in September. That's when the market has already priced in a greater than 90% chance likelihood of a Fed cut coming at the September meeting. So right now, as it stands, we have no recession. The labor market is cooling, but it's still strong. You still have 10% more job openings than you do people looking for a job. We'll see once we get the new labor report for the month of August. We'll see if that unemployment number, which ticked up last month, if that stabilizes. And a lot of people are thinking that the number ticked up last month because you had that hurricane that came through the Texas region and closed a lot of businesses that were without power for 2 weeks or so. And a lot of those people then got added into that unemployment report. And you got this jump from 4.1 to 4.3%. And a big part of that came from that region of the country. So it's going to be interesting to see if now that area of the country is past that storm that came through there in the month of July. Is that now out of the unemployment number and does it stabilize now? Does the unemployment number actually go down to from 4.3 down to 4.2? That's going to really make the markets feel like soft landing achieved, because Jerome Powell gave you one side of the equation for soft landing, which is, hey, we're going to start cutting rates. And the economy up until this point has held up enough to where it certainly looks like a soft landing is the most probable outcome that we are going to face. Is a recession still possible? Sure, it's still possible. Goldman Sachs has recession possibility at 20%. Okay, so 80% likelihood of a soft landing. So again, the most probable outcome as it stands right now is a soft landing. But we need to see, we have to welcome Cynthia with an S. I like that, Cynthia with an S. I've never seen Cynthia spelled with an S. Cynthia Samuel Robbie. Cynthia Samuel Robbie, welcome to the TTG family. That means we're down to 15 spots, guys. We're down to 15 spots. That's Cynthia Samuel Robbie. Everybody, welcome them to the TTG fam, newest members of the group. Guys, go to ttgoffer.com right now. There's no coupon code. It's $500. Get it now. It's $970 after 15 more spots. Don't forget, you have a double your money back guarantee. So I don't know what what do you have to lose? If you can't make enough winning trades to equal the $500 membership, we'll give you guys $1,000 in return. It's right there. Go read it. Double back guarantee is real. It's right there. Go read it. Okay. Excellent. All right. So in order for me to feel that, in order for the markets, for the S&P to really break the all-time high and extend meaningfully, the all-time high is 565 on the SPY. I don't mean we go to 566. I mean like we go to 600. In order for that to happen, you need earnings expectations for next year to go up. Because for earnings expectations to go up next year, that would bring the multiple down, and that would allow the price to move higher without getting expensive or without getting overbought. And that's how the markets could have staying power to the upside. Okay, guys, again, also real quick, I said, if you guys are trial members, listen carefully. If you're a trial member right now, or you guys maybe used to be a trial, send a text message, 1-888-306-8783. Do not miss out on this chance, because if you're currently a trial, it's going to cost you way more money than $500 to join. So if you want to join, send a text message to that number with your name, your email, and the word START. That also applies if you used to be an annual member. So if you used to be an annual member and you guys want to come back for $500, text that number, name, email, the word START. You can also text that number if you guys have any questions. Okay, we're fully transparent. We're standing by. Anything you guys want to know, just ask. Okay, so back to the overall markets. So in order for the earnings multiples to go higher, I think the market needs to know that capex is on the rise. What is capex? It stands for capital expenditures. What does that mean? Very simple. Capital expenditures is the money that a company spends or invests into long-term assets. Now, when you have an economic slowdown, companies scale back on capital expenditures and they focus on near-term profitability. But when the economy is expanding, companies will increase capital expenditures to promote and to, put themselves in a better position in the future and to help promote growth. So they will invest the money now, realizing we may not get a return on that money right now, but in 1, 2, 3 years from now, it's going to help us earn a lot more money down the road. The AI boom has been unbelievable, but it's been all fixated so far on infrastructure build out, hardware, semiconductors, Nvidia. We need to hear from Nvidia, which has supplanted itself as the bellwether and the clear-cut leader of the AI space. We need to hear from Nvidia that AI spend is still expected to accelerate into and through next year. If Nvidia indicates that AI spend is that they expect it to cool off a little bit, that's going to be a red flag to not just Nvidia shareholders. It's going to be a red flag for the entire S&P 500, because what that's going to tell you is that companies are scaling, or Nvidia expects companies to scale back on that capex. And the only reason why companies would do that is if they just think that the economy is going to slow down, so they're going to scale back capex. But if soft landing is kind of green lighted, then companies will feel pretty good about accelerating capex. Well, what is AI? Long-term asset. These companies have to invest billions of dollars into building out AI operations that could eventually help those companies become even more profitable down the road. That's why Nvidia's earnings this week are so critical, because the market is at 21 times multiple. In order for us to move higher, and I mean meaningfully higher, we need to see that capex, we need to see that multiple, and the earnings expectations for next year, we need to see it begin to pick up. That's why Nvidia's earnings are so important. Not to mention that Nvidia is the third largest market cap in the entire S&P 500. The S&P is a market cap weighted index. Not to mention that every single company that operates within AI is a tech company, and all of your tech companies make up the largest weighted sector, which is the tech sector of the S&P 500. So you better believe that when Nvidia talks, Apple, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet, Microsoft, AMD, SMI, Broadcom, all of these companies their stocks are going to move. And when all of those companies, mostly the big mega caps that I mentioned first, when they move, the whole market moves, because the S&P is a market cap weighted index, and those companies make up 30% of it. Don't quote me on the 30%. I'm just, giving you an example of just how big these companies actually are and how much they affect the overall market. That's why Nvidia's earnings are so damn important. So let's talk about it. What do we expect? I'll tell you. I think Nvidia is going to beat earnings, but I don't think they're going to raise their guidance at such an aggressive point like they've been doing for the last several quarters. So I think you're going to get a beat. I just don't know if they're going to keep up with the aggressive raises. Nvidia, for the last several quarters in a row consecutively, has blown earnings expectations out of the water, but they've also blown their guidance expectations out of the water. So when analysts would say, oh, well, we expect 6 billion in revenue, Nvidia's like, we expect 11. Like, they've blown those expectations out of the water for the last over a year. Are they going to continue to beat and raise their guidance at such an aggressive pace? That's where I have a little bit of a concern, that they might raise guidance by a decelerated rate compared to the last consecutive quarters, which might lead investors to believe that maybe Nvidia's stock price and valuation at 3.18 trillion is getting a little rich. So what I think actually may happen, I'll share with you in just a moment, after I welcome Sharon. Sharon's the newest member to the group. That means there are 14 of these spots left. Everybody welcome Sharon. 14 spots left. Sharon, welcome to the TTG family. Only 14 spots left, guys. Again, go to ttgoffer.com. Send a text message to 1-888-306-8783. If you are a previous member, a previous trial, or a current trial, the price is $970 after 14 more people join, or midnight tonight, whichever happens first. Do not screw this up. Ben Hines says, I'm trying to check out. Ben, listen to me very carefully, brother. Ben, if you're having a tough time checking out, send a text message. We will help you. And we can also lock your spot in, Ben. So this way we make sure you lock in the $500 price point. So Ben Hines, I'm talking to you. Send a text right now, brother, if you need some help. 188. Oh, already did. Perfect. Ben, you're in the queue. Joe or Luciano, make sure you guys reach out to Ben. Ben said he sent in a text message. Ben, we're going to get you hooked up. Okay, perfect. He said you already sent the text message in. Beautiful. We're going to get you hooked up and taken care of, get you part of the family, Ben. We got Jerry. Jerry on screen says, love TTG while I was on the trial, but still a little hesitant to dive in. Full-time job that takes up a lot of my time. Just need a little reassurance. Jerry, I've got all the reassurance that you need. Watch this. Members of True Trading Group, if you are making money while working a full-time job, can you please do me a favor? Type the number 1 in chat, but tell me, what do you do for a living? Jerry, I want you to pay attention to the comments. See if maybe you see someone that does the same exact thing for a living as you do, because 82% of our members have a full-time job. We have a mobile app that is free when you join. Download it. You will get real-time text messages. Not text messages, push notifications. That's a big difference. Push notifications are real-time. Text messages are delayed. You get real-time push notifications when our moderators enter and exit positions. So here, let's take a look at this. Let's read some of these, Jerry. Let's see if you maybe any of these. Handyman, truck driver, engineer, insurance agent, music teacher, wedding DJ, mining industry, accountant, electrician, warehouse operations. I cut down trees. I actually can use your help. I got a tree that I got to cut down in my backyard. Former paramedic. I'm now retired and trading. Memphis Street Doc in the house, retired. Now full-time trader. I love it. CNC operator, boat mechanic, paramedic. I own a cleaning service, a realtor, a landlord, an electrician, manager, military. Thank you for your service, Jose. Really appreciate the sacrifice you and your family have made. X-ray tech, construction sales, computer geek, Marine Corps, my boy Jimmy, hoorah. Thank you, Jimmy. What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well. Jimmy, you know, my brother, as always, thank you for your service. You know I love you. All right. So, guys, there you go. Okay. So, Jerry, hopefully that kind of gives you the reassurance that you're looking for. Again, Jerry, I'm not sure what you do for a living, but if my man can be up there cutting down trees and placing trades on his phone while he's all the way up there cutting trees, I'm just saying. Oh, Jerry drives trucks. Jerry, we have a handful of members that are truck drivers. I honestly think that's one of probably the most challenging jobs, because some truck drivers are on the road for like 14 hours at a time, sometimes even longer. But we have a ton of truck drivers, Jerry. We have a ton of truck drivers that are members. All right. So, Jerry, hopefully that helps, right? Hopefully that helps. Again, if you have any further questions, Jerry, just send a text message. Okay. Yeah, that's true, Bert. That's true. Bert says TTG. Steve Leisman from CNBC, senior economics reporter at CNBC, Pulitzer Prize winning reporter, actually has been a guest on this live stream several times. That actually shows you the quality and the credibility that we have as a company and at True Trading Group. That Steve Leisman has been here for several discussions with myself and the TTG family to go over, the state of the economy and the markets as well. All right. So guys, again, any questions, text us 1-888-306-8783. If you're a trial, a previous trial, or a previous member, you have to text that number, your name, your email, the word start. We got to welcome Juan, Chris, and Austin now just joined. That means we're down to 11 spots. 11 spots. Juan, Chris, and Austin. Juan, Chris, and Austin. 11 spots left, guys. Go to ttgoffer.com. Get your spot now. Let's get back on over to NVIDIA. So here's kind of what I'm thinking about NVIDIA. I'm going to give you guys kind of the lay of the land. If NVIDIA gaps up on earnings but does not take out 140, this might blow your mind a little bit. I might try to short the stock. You guys can buy put options. I might try to short the stock. But what I'm thinking about with NVIDIA is NVIDIA beats on earnings, gaps up, okay, but can't take out that all-time high, right? Can't take out this all-time high. And then what I think you get is a gap up and then a fade. Okay, so a gap up, right? And then a fade. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'm actually looking for a gap up on earnings, fail the all-time high, and then pull back. Now, let me just make myself crystal clear. I'm not just coming right out of the gate and NVIDIA gaps up and I'm just going to just hammer the thing short. I'm not just going to tell you, let's load up on put options. I need to see what the earnings actually are. But if there is any concern about a deceleration going forward, then I think NVIDIA double tops that all-time high. So you may get an initial move higher on an earnings beat, but then a profit taking kick in on a weaker than expected guide, where maybe their guidance, and honestly, if their guidance is just in line, like their guidance being in line could be what causes the pullback. We got to welcome Adam. Adam just joined. Everybody welcome Adam. 10 spots now remain. Adam, welcome to the family, brother. I'm glad to have you part of the group. Everybody welcome Adam. Adam's the newest member of the team. 10 spots left. Go to ttgoffer.com. Any questions, text 1-888-306-8783. Adam, welcome to the family. So those are my thoughts with NVIDIA. All right. It'll be shorted up there, up at 140, pull it back to fill earnings gap, pull it back down to 130 at least, possibly even into the mid 120s to get back into the 50-day moving average. But we'll see. I just think that the markets are getting expensive. It's the perfect setup for NVIDIA to gap up. The markets gap up. The markets then pull back on profit take at a 22 times earnings multiple for next year. And then NVIDIA gaps up, doesn't take out all-time high, and then you get profit taking. And that's all it would be. I'm not expecting like this cratering crash. It would be profit taking. Okay? Profit taking is what I would look for. And that's when you would gap up and then be, let's take some profit. And then the stock just kind of fades itself back in. That's what I'm expecting price action wise. We got to welcome Benjamin. 9 spots left. Everybody welcome Benjamin. 9 spots left. And then the price jumps to 970. Guys, welcome Benjamin. Okay. But again, I'm not just coming out of the gate blindly shorting. I need to see what the earnings actually are. Because if they beat on their earnings and they raise guidance again by some crazy amount, I'm not going to step in front of that freight train. You probably take out the all-time high at that point, and that's the green light that the market needs to say, okay, earnings expectations are going to start to go higher next year as the AI spend continues to accelerate, and we look for more capex, and you can look for the markets to continue to move themselves to the upside. That's what I'm going to look for. Okay, fantastic. We'll talk more about NVIDIA this week. Okay, NVIDIA earnings are on Wednesday. We'll be live. We'll cover it. We'll go over the earnings with everybody when that actually comes out, so that members and everybody knows exactly what the game plan there is going to be. That is Wednesday after the close. Let's talk about some other stocks that are on the watch list. Off of NVIDIA's earnings, I'm going to also look to trade SMCI. Now, a lot of you may not trade SMCI. It's a very expensive stock. I do. I've traded SMCI. The options are expensive. The stock's expensive. So some of you may not trade this, but I'm going to look to trade it. If we get something like what I just said, if NVIDIA, now let me explain something. And don't quote me on the number. I could be exaggerating here just to prove a point. Like 70% of SMCI's revenue comes from NVIDIA. So if NVIDIA signals any type of a deceleration, I think SMCI stock gets hit, and it gets hit pretty good. If NVIDIA signals, hey, expectations are through the roof again, the stock probably pops. But what I'm going to look for, okay, is see this level I just drew on my screen? It's like 650, 660. It used to be support, okay? So you can see here it was support, here it was support, and here it was support. We broke that into the beginning of August, and we've not been able to get back above it. See this yellow line? That's the 200-day moving average. See how it was support, support, support? Now we're beneath it. If you were to get a gap up and on NVIDIA and SMCI moves up to the upside here, I'm actually going to look for that to become resistance and then to push SMCI back to the downside. Guys, we got to welcome Jerry. Jerry just joined. So Jerry, I'm happy to see. It looks like we got rid of those assurances. We got those reassurances that you were looking for. TTG fam, everybody, listen, you welcome Jerry because you're the reason Jerry just joined. Jerry was looking for some reassurances that they're going to be able to do this with a full-time job. So all of the members that have full-time jobs, give a big shout out to Jerry. Let them know they can do this. Jerry, I'm looking forward to working with you. I'm happy to have you part of the team. Okay? Yeah, I know you probably have a crazy schedule. You're probably on the road more than you're not. We're going to get this head in the right direction. We're going to get you trading a specific style that's going to work for you and your schedule. All right. So Jerry, welcome to the family. But guys, that means there's only 8 spots left. Then the price jumps. All right. So that's SMCI. We're going to look for resistance 650 to 660 and see if there's a pullback for us there. I am also looking at ASTS. I made some money on ASTS short on Friday. So we actually caught this move to the downside here on ASTS on Friday. But you just got to be careful with this thing. There's so much social media hype around ASTS. You do have this bull flag kind of forming here on the daily chart. You go on social media, you probably won't find a single post about shorting it. Everybody's just trying to pile in this thing long. It's like a Wall Street Bets, Reddit, social media type of play. Everybody's looking for the continued short squeeze. This stock was $2 in May. It is now $33. And I think if $32 breaks, I think it's toast. So here's your support level. I honestly think you can play this stock either way. I think there's enough volatility to play this stock either direction off the $32 level. We have to welcome Hector. Hector's the newest member. 7 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Hector. 7 spots now remain. So again, with ASTS, if it breaks 32, I think it pulls back. So I think you'll see something that looks like this if it breaks 32. Okay, I think you see something that looks like this. Okay, so I'm actually already short. I shorted it Friday. I took profit off 3 times. I'm not in a large position. I'm going to wait and see what the thing looks like tomorrow morning. If this thing gaps up to like $34, $35 tomorrow, I'll cover the rest of my position. I'll take my small win and I'll move on. But if this thing breaks 32 tomorrow, I'm going to probably reload that short because I took profits off 3 times on Friday. We'll look to reload it and I'll see if this thing drifts down into the high 20s. Okay, I just think 32 is a huge level. I think that a lot of retail traders have stop losses underneath 32. So if this thing starts to crack 32, you start to see 31.50, 31.25. I just think those people get stopped out, and I think you start to see an acceleration to the downside. But with that being said, don't be stubborn with it because there's a big short position on the stock already. And you know what happens when these things, if you do get a short squeeze, you don't want to get caught in that because the thing can just go. So be prudent, be safe, be smart. 32 is going to be the mark there for me on ASTS. What I will say is if you get the green light from NVIDIA, let's say NVIDIA gaps up above the all-time high and shoots higher, I'm going to look for an all-time high breakout on Meta. Meta has done very, very well. And Meta actually looks really it looks like Nvidia looked before Nvidia like had that huge rat like here, like this, like in here, like all of this consolidation. See all this consolidation on Nvidia before it, had that the earnings beat and the thing just exploded, right? That big consolidation, and you have these multiple like double tops. See, double top here and a high there. It's kind of what Meta looks like. Let's take a look at Meta. Doesn't this look pretty damn similar? It does, doesn't it? So if you do get that takeout and that AI excitement from Nvidia, let's see if Meta takes out all-time highs and pushes like into the 550s. All right. The level on Meta is very, very clear. It's the low 540s, 542, 543. That's the mark. If Meta takes out 543, I think two things. If Nvidia does give you a huge guidance raise and then Meta takes out 543, I think you've got to be long. I think you got to be long the stock for an all-time high rally into the 550s. You can probably get like a 10-point move on Meta, and that can give you triple-digit gain on call options, can give you a huge rip if you're trading the equity, whatever it is. But Meta is a stock that I'm going to want to focus on here this week. And then last but not least, little old Moderna. Moderna got pummeled after their earnings there at the end of July. We have to welcome Chuck. Chuck just came in. Everybody welcome Chuck. 6 spots left, guys. Everybody welcome Chuck. 6 spots now remain. Everybody welcome Chuck. 6 spots left. Chuck, welcome to the family. Guys, I would hurry up because there's more than 6 people on the checkout page right now. And after 6 more people join, the price is going to jump to $970. So go to ttgoffer.com. No coupon codes needed. Check, guys, it's $500 for the whole year. Okay, you got to double your money back guarantee for peace of mind. I don't think you need it, but it's there to hold us accountable. If you can't make enough winning trades to equal the $500 at least one time after going through our courses, passing our quizzes, and attending a study group, we'll give you back $1,000, not $500. We'll give you back $1,000. The W1 back guarantee, it's right there. It's real. Go check it out. Go read it. Just goes to show you how much that we believe in the platform that we've created. Okay. Again, any questions? 1-888-306-8783. So Moderna to the downside. Now, I actually shorted Moderna a couple weeks ago. I actually had a red trade on Moderna. I lost some money on Moderna. I got short Moderna in here, and then all of a sudden you had all that monkeypox nonsense. Monkeypox just dominated the news headlines like a week or two ago, and all the monkeypox stocks went crazy. Moderna's got some monkeypox stuff, and that started to push the stock to the upside. And I just, I had to stick to my risk tolerance. We took a piece of profit off on the trade, and then I got stopped out on the rest. Even though I got one piece off for profit, it still was a net negative trade. Okay, so but I think I just got caught up in the monkeypox news. I'm like, now the stock's moving back to the downside. I see a very key support level at $80. If $80 breaks, I think the stock does something that looks like this. Okay, if 80 breaks, I think the stock has more downside. So $80 is the mark. 80 is the level. If the stock gets back above 85, I'll probably just take it off my list entirely. I won't really look at the stock. Okay. I won't really look at it for a short. I won't look at it for a long either. I'm definitely not looking at it for a long, but I'll stop looking at it for a short if it breaks 85. But as long as we sit here like 81, 82, 81, 82, if it breaks 80, I'm looking for more downside on Moderna. All right. And that's it, folks. That wraps up kind of top trade ideas coming into the week. We got Nvidia, ESTS, SMCI, Moderna, Meta. That's how I'm going to start the week. Nvidia earnings Wednesday after the close. Okay, Wednesday after the close. We've got Nvidia earnings. We got a comment here from Stevie G. I hear you on all this. I have no money to do this, let alone my day job. Is trading even worth it if my account isn't more than a few $100? Oh my God, Stevie, yes, it's absolutely worth it. We have a lot of members that started with just a couple $100 in their account. Stevie, I'll prove it to you. Instead of me, I'll actually just have members show you. Members, could you guys do me a favor? You helped Jerry. You helped Jerry big time. Now let's help Stevie. Stevie wants to know, can they do this if they have just a few $100 in their account? Members of True Trading Group, if you joined us with less than $1,000 in your account and now you're making money, can you just comment in chat, what did you start with? Like, what amount of money was in your account when you started? If it was less than $1,000. Stevie, my advice, just pay attention to the comments. Don't even listen to what I say. Pay attention to the comments. I don't trade with a small account, so it's easy for me to sit here and just say, oh, yeah, sure, yeah, it's easy. Listen to what members have to say. People that are in your exact same shoes, all right? Taking Profits started with $200. Smooth Brain started with $400. Firebolt started with $300. Diane, $100. Reaper Trades, $500. Marcus, $400, right? So you can just, Stevie, just read some of the comments. I'm not going to keep going through them, but you can read some of those comments. You see for yourself. These are people that joined True Trading Group with just a couple $100 in their account. If they can do it, brother, so can you. I hope that helps. Okay. I had my first week and I added $300, ended up with $1,100. Wow. Renee Peterson, are you serious? Congratulations. I had my first week with so Renee Peterson started True Trading Group. They had $300 in their account. They finished with $1,100 after 1 week. That's actually absolutely incredible. Ty started with $500 and now pays their bills with that trading account. Incredible. We've had small account challenges to help us within True Trading Group. That is true. That is very true. Tom R says $1,000 and I'm up $3,000 in 2 weeks since joining. Took first withdrawals. Yes, Tom. Pay yourself, brother. Congratulations. $1,000 account, up $3K in 2 weeks since joining. Just took their first withdrawal out of their account. Congratulations, Tom. Congratulations. That's beautiful. Just beautiful. All right. Okay, folks. That does it for me on the top trade ideas for the week. That takes me to the second code word of the day. The second code word for the giveaway is, you probably guessed it, earnings. Okay, earnings. Second code word is earnings. The first code word is Nvidia. This second code word is earnings. All right, so again, you're going to need to know both code words if your name is called, because in a moment, we're going to put everyone's name into a random name picker called the Wheel of Names. We're going to spin the wheel live. If your name is called, you'll have 2 minutes to send a text message to the phone number that we put on the screen and give me the 2 code words. You got to give us both. If you can't, we move on. If you also don't text us within the 2 minutes, we also move on. All right. Now, before we do the giveaway, though, I want to remind you, there's only 6 of these spots left. Okay. After 6 more people join, the price is $9.70 or midnight tonight, whichever up. I take that back. There's 5 spots left. Dennis just joined. Everybody welcome Dennis. 5 spots left. That's it. If you have any questions, you better hurry up and send a text message to 1-888-306-8783. How do you know you're one of the 5 remaining spots? If you go to ttgoffer.com and that price says $500, you're good. There is no coupon code needed. If you're not one of the 5, the price is going to say $9.70. Simple as that. That's how you know. All right. 1-888-306-8783. Text that number now with any questions. Okay. All right. Now, let's get ready for the giveaway. Guys, the phone number to text for the giveaway is different from the number I've been giving you. The giveaway phone number is right there. 786-292-1606. Again, it's 786-292-1606. It's right there. Okay. It is literally right at the bottom of my screen, of your screen. All right. So we're going to spin the wheel of names. Let me get my clock out, my timer. You'll have 2 minutes to send a text message to that phone number if your name is called. If you're an annual member, you're going to get a year of STR for free. That's a value of around $700. If you're a lifetime member, you're going to get a skip the line bonus one-on-one mentor session with any moderator of your choice. So, Joseph, if you are ready, let's go ahead and spin that wheel. All right, folks, here we go. Good luck, everybody. Munawar Khan. Munawar Khan, the clock starts now. You have 2 minutes to send a text message to 786-292-1606. Munawar Khan. Munawar Khan. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I hope I am. If not, I apologize. Munawar Khan, you now have 1 minute and 42 seconds to send a text message to 786-292-1606 and give us both code words. What do you think, Joe? You think they're an annual member too? They just signed up this year. They're an annual member. What do you think, Joe? You think Manawar Khan's is here? Are they on this live stream? They have 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Who was it last week? Last week we had a member that I swear within like 17 seconds text us. It was unbelievable. 1 minute. 1 minute. We're halfway through. Manawar Khan, we are waiting for you. Gabriel Ferreira says they love you, Joe. Gabriel loves you. Gabriel, you can't see it, but Joseph says he loved you too. Joseph just told me I love him too. So Joseph also loves. The feeling is mutual. Oh, man, here we go. 30 seconds. 30 seconds left for Manawar Khan. It's not looking good. Usually they would have texted by now. It's not looking good. 2 minutes is actually a pretty long time to send a text message. 20 seconds. Five seconds. And time. Sorry. Manawar Khan did not do it. Manawar Khan did not do it. Time is up. That means we got to go ahead and spin that wheel again. Oh, you're one. My Led Nation says, congratulations on being a dad. My Led Nation, I really appreciate that very, very much. Thank you very much. So you're Juan that just signed up. I did welcome you earlier. So Juan, again, welcome to the family. Looking forward to trading with you, brother. All right, we've got our next winner, Adrian Hall. Clock starts now. Adrian, I feel good about this one, Joe. What about you? Adrian Hall, you've got 1 minute and 50 seconds to send a text message to 786-292-1606. Give me those two code words. Oh, wait, this is going to be a tough one. Adrian might be sleeping. They are in the UK. They're one of our UK members. They're one of our members from across the pond. One of our members in the UK. We have members all over the world, guys. So Adrian might be sleeping. There's a chance Adrian is sleeping. They've got 1 minute and 15 seconds left to send a text message to 786-292-1606 and give me both of those code words. One minute. Adrian, 1 minute. Say it ain't so. In other news, I just found out that there's going to be another season of Ted Lasso. Very exciting. It's a phenomenal show. If anybody is looking for a good show to binge watch that has several seasons deep, Apple TV. Adrian got it. Adrian got it. Adrian is awake. That's dedication. That's the desire I'm talking about. Adrian Hall, congratulations. You've just won. The prize is yours. Congratulations. Absolutely. Yes, I was able to hit the links this weekend, Trades for Free. Thank you for asking. But it's not going well. It's not, I shouldn't say that. I started off hot. And then I just fall apart. I'm tired. I'm just too tired. I'm not sleeping. I'm just too damn tired. So I finished with, what did I finish? I forgot. 84. I finished with an 84. But I fall apart. I get too tired. You know, I'm taking these like 2-hour naps. I'm exhausted. I just went out there. I wanted to get some golf in, but I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. But Adrian, congratulations. The prize is yours. They are a lifetime member, so they have just earned themselves a skip the line bonus one-on-one with any moderator of their choice. Adrian, congratulations. But anyway, back to Ted Lasso. Great show. If you haven't seen it, I recommend it. And it's a show that everybody could enjoy. You know, it's a guy show. It's also a girl show. It's not like just all action or war. Like my wife says, all I watch is action and war stuff. And then all she watches is rom-coms. And there's just really no overlap there. Ted Lasso is a great show. You guys, I think, would all enjoy it. So new season coming. I'm very excited about that. Anyway, that wraps things up. We're not here to talk about TV shows. We're going to talk about how to make some damn money. That's exactly what I intend on doing this week. I hope you're there with me and the rest of the TTG fam. If you've not yet done so, go to ttgoffer.com. There is just a handful of these spots left for the $500 price point. Remember, you have the W money back guarantee. I really don't think you need it, but it's there for peace of mind. As long as the price on that checkout card says $500, you're one of the spots. If it says $970, still join. It's still a hell of a deal. But that means we've run out of these discounted spots. Okay, that's ttgoffer.com. You guys have any questions at all, text us 1-888-306-8783. Have a wonderful rest of your night. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, and turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on these live streams.